Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to animate the facial features of this character from May 2013. Here's one of the characters I've been working on. It's meant to be a teenage oriental boy. The first thing you need to do is have your character. Always make sure that the character has got a UV texture when you're doing characters. Yes, it has. From there, go to File. I'm going to send this guy to Mudbox. Send as a new scene. This guy's character's name is Jim Boy. So he pops up in Mudbox 2013. First thing you do is to rename this name. So right click there. I'm going to call this Jim Raise Brow. And I've already got one in there, so it'll be saving over something I've already done. So then hit Save As. And I like to save my different facial features in this area called Clips on the Maya project. My project's called Reservoir Project, and under Clips is where I save all the little facial features. So I've already got a blink, frown, raised brow, sad and smart. I'm going to save it over this one. Yes, I want to replace it. Hit the perspective when it goes yellow like that. W for no wireframe. Hit W again. So simply what I do is this is when I use the freeze key a lot. So if I'm going to raise brow, it's called raise brow here, so I know it. Just freeze the area you don't want to move. Reduce the size of this. I don't want this area to move at all. It's a solid blue. And quite often I hit the shift key just to give it a smooth kind of look. Hit the shift key and then I kind of went right over the whole lot. And it looks like I need a patch here, inverse key. Shift key again to smooth it out. That's better. Probably could do with a patch here where it does move. Raise the tool. Go for simply a grab tool. So I've got mirror on, so I want to do one side, I do the other, and I'm just now watch this guy's face when I lift the brow, and it's such a powerful kind of program, this Mudbox, and he changes expression, and you can feel the change in him looking at him. Yeah, it's a different expression. You get a different feeling, a feedback from looking at him. Alright, so that's enough. Inverse, freeze, everything. And there he goes. He's raised his eyebrow, everything looks fine. Looks absolutely perfect. Looks human, looks like a real expression. That's what counts. I hit Save As. Yes, I do want to save it. Now, so I've got a few there I'm going to play around with. I'm already connected to Maya. So I hit Jim Raise Brow. The name of this raising brow thing. Send to Maya, add to current scene. I open this little box here. So Jim Raise Brow will be here somewhere. I hit the W key. I move him away. So now I've got two. I've got the Jim Raise Brow and my normal Jim Boy. He's just here. Okay, so here's my base figure. By the way, if I turn on the skeleton, I've already got the skeleton on, but I haven't attached his skin to this skeleton at all. It won't work that way. If you was to do the blends into the facial blends, that's because that's the name of the tool. The facial blends into the body. If you've already attached it to the skin, so turn it off. Next thing, I'll go back to Mudbox. There it is. Go back to Mudbox, and I open a new scene, and I quickly do the rest of these. No, I don't want to save it now. Hit this guy again. There's my blink to current scene. It should pop up. Move them to one side. And again. Open the scene. Frown. I've got a frown there. Don't save. Jim frowns. And you can see the different kind of expressions. And they all work really well. You could do that for anything, not just facial features. You could do it for, like, some models. I make them tense his muscles. The character tense his muscles or her muscles. You know, some scenes I make, some little clips or these blends, I have them nervously sweating or something like that. And in that case, I'll make the veins kind of pop out everywhere, looking nervous at the same time. So in one fell swoop, I'll change the facial features. Skin might look a bit tense. The muscles would kind of look a bit tense. And I'll move, quite often I'll move the ears back as well when I do the expression, just like in animals. The ears kind of go back. Under extreme anger, humans do as well. Right, so I've got a few things there. I've got smile, sad, frown, blink, raised brow. That's enough for this character. Notice he's bald. I usually do the hair these days separately, and I just add it on, so there's a distinct difference between hair and body. Right, here's my main guy. So what? So I hit the save as button because I want to save it as something else. So whichever you want to do first, hit the shift key. And the last one, it should be your guy, the original guy. Alright. Okay, from there, go to blend shape. Here, give it a name. So this is Jim Blend. This is the tool that can do all the facial kind of movements. Great. Now, should have done it. So we go to animate. Or was it Windows? I can't remember. Animation editor, blend shape. Right, here it is. So here's the name of the Jim Blends. I've just given it a name. So you can have different characters with different. If you had about 4 persons in a scene, they'll all have their little blends all going across, different names for them. And I always give them distinct names in case there's any kind of problem thinking which one controls which. So this is this character. I'm going to have 3 persons in my final scene for this art piece of work, and each one's going to have their own blend. So I don't need the rest of these guys now. You can delete them. So he should have picked up everything. Here he is, frowning. Really fun stuff this, I think. Smile, blink, and that is it. Simple as that. So that will always be there for you if you was to import him, export him elsewhere. Now notice here I've got a skeleton and a jaw. I normally open the mouth in a slightly different way. I don't use blends. It don't seem to work very well when you open a mouth. But you can do a blend for moving your lips. I tend to use this joint here. And in my next video I'll show you how to do that. Open and close the jaw. Right, thank you. If you've liked this, please hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you very much.